Alright, so let's try putting these in, right? Dum-ba-da-bum. Uh-oh. Did bad things just spawn in here? No? Oh, that's probably the body despawning from earlier. All I need is the red gem, which I do not have yet. Hidden in the alcoves of this mausoleum lie the remains of departed monks. Some have turned to dust, others have grotesquely withered, leaving husks of bone and leathery skin. There is a massive granite vault covered with hideous bas-reliefs. Scratch marks running along the floor make it appear that the crypt has been moved many times. Ah, so 3 gems and then that moves. Seems pretty straightforward. So I found a lot of the secrets, but I still need to find the last red gem somewhere. And then we're good to go. Then we're fucking golden, bro. Maybe it's in the bell. This was his room. Is it under your bed? This Spartan bed shows how the Order treats its visitors. There is no sign of the Order's own quarters. And this chills Paul to the bone. The only man that doesn't need a bed is a dead one. This shows how the bed treats its visitors, but wasn't this guy... He called him Franciscan, so I guess he was a visitor. That seems like a nice bed, though. I don't know what's wrong with the bed. It's better than my bed, I guess. What was that one frame of something? Are they fucking with me? Is that like a hidden image? A heavy wooden chest sits against the room's wall. It appears to be old and torn and worn. Ah, there's the fucking crossbow. The rat carries robes and cloaks for ceremonial use. As Paul draws the robes back, something tumbles from inside. The woodcut shows an act of blasphemy. A host of demons prey upon humans like they were playthings, disemboweled by mocking demons, eaten or tortured by other carnal, deviant acts. They're gonna have a party. They're having a great time. Don't fucking shame them. For all you know, they're all consenting adults. Where's the music? Somewhere around here there's music. Oop. Perhaps the custodian might have the key. The bell is looking more mandatory. I'm curious about that cabinet. Oop. The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening them manually. So that tabernacle's gonna open when I play the song, I would guess? That makes sense to me. Is the body still here? I'm surprised that he was apparently killed to silence him, because it really felt like he was killed, like it felt like that body was designed to frame me. Did they even know I was coming? Could have been 2 birds, 1 stone. I so obviously didn't kill that guy. Hopefully I'm not missing the gem in like an obvious place, because this area is pretty big. Hello. Goodbye. Gonna be enough of you today. Oh, he angry. Is that the red gem? No. Let's maybe save first. Really feels like this would blow my cover, but you know, let's be smart. Oops.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon. As you have noticed, dread things inhabit this place. Shambling corpses, and worse.
There is darkness at work here, in the midst of the Inquisition.
I suspect it is worse than that, but I have no proof. Brother Andrew knew this also, and paid the price for it.
Why are you telling me this?
Perhaps you can finish off what Andrew started. Take this key. It unlocks the old tower. It has been sealed off since the Inquisition arrived.
I intend to uncover the truth behind this.
If you manage to uncover the source of darkness, return here, and I will do everything I can to help. Till then, brother, may your faith protect you.
You know, you could have warned me about those. You definitely could have warned me about all of the shambling corpses that were going to attack me. So I also feel like he could have just given me the key. Wait, didn't he say he had to go get the key and find it? I think, maybe. I'll just accept that. Even if I made it up. Where'd they all go? They're doing a terrible job at stopping me from getting around. Well, let's go this way instead. Bye! Ain't doing that. Uh-oh. Is this the same church that Charlemagne was in? Tokturga. A bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly onto a set of shelves, mostly books of a religious nature, awaiting scholars such as Paul to peruse their contents. Lying on an abandoned easel is a sheet of tattered paper, covered with scrawls of ink. Is this an easel? Isn't this just a desk? Nope, diary page 2. Where's my diary page 1? I need to read them in order. It's important. It's not that important. Ooh. We have music. And they're based on sheet music based on a GameCube controller, naturally. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ah. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Did this room? Oh yeah, the coffin's in the same place still from when Charlemagne was here. A scroll of aged paper sits on the dusty altar top. Seems to have been discarded. Shield spell. Santak Bankorak. Honestly, hotkeying half these things feels kind of stupid. Because there's 3 elements, and you can only hotkey one of the elements, and I constantly want to change what element I'm casting anyway. Just keep track of which ones are there, but then just pause it every time. On one hand, it's asset reuse, but on the other hand, it can be a fun use of the time, like the time difference between each chapter to have certain locations like this and the previous one repeat the way that they do. But also, finding out that the locations repeat in this game just heightens the Silent Hill 4 comparisons. Alright, let's read this. I suppose it is understandable that they will not show me the hand of Jude on such little notice, but I must confess that the preparations they make are most unusual. No acts of consecration, no daily prayer or worship are demonstrated by this strange order. One wonders if they are holy at all, let alone being under the auspices of the Grand Inquisition. Perhaps it is my naivete of our faith. There are many practices associated with it, and they differ greatly from region to region. Perhaps Amiens is merely more eccentric than others. Nope, it's Cthulhu. Oh, there he is. Oh, the gem is in his eye. So it's going to be a reoccurring thing that we have to kill the person from the previous chapter. And they have the item I need to proceed. Shield me. With green, I guess? Because, like... Yep. Now enchant me. No, not the sheet music. Ooh, thank God for that freeze frame. Ah. Oh, you're green. I thought you were blue because I thought you were enchanted with the element of the enemy. Ah, the shield broke. It worked though, for a while. Finish him? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This was a thing with him before, as he kept getting back up whenever he died, but now I need to figure out how to defeat him. What is your starting element? Are you turning green because I hit you with green, or because you're green? Give sword, please. Oop, cutscene. Poor guy. Sword's probably an upgrade, though. Gives me a bit of an edge, at least. An edge. An edge or two, you might say. So I've got the music and the red gem. So it's all coming together. Things have really not gone well for any of the early protagonists, but maybe this guy has better luck. By means of bellows and pump, the pipe organ is able to play deeply moving music. It has the power to inspire faith and to influence hearts beyond the control of the mind. That's A, B, Y, X, okay. Shit. Ooh. Now collect 5 diamonds. I am not being supervised. The tabernacle is almost empty. There are none of the things that should be here, such as holy water and other ritualistic items. Only a circle of power lying on the lower shelf. Oh, right. That's what that looked like in the first place. It's a stronger version of that then. Each of the 3-point spells can now be powered up using this 5-point circle of power. So now I can just cast all my spells but stronger. Let's go ahead and immediately recover, assign 3-point. I have 5-point. Self, item, protect, absorb. I don't know. I thought it said that I can power up my level 3 spells to become level 5 spells, but I'm not sure how you do that when there's a different number of slots. There's a lot of gun sounds. What? Did I hear a silenced PP7? It sounds like somebody's playing Perfect Dark or GoldenEye to some extent. Alright. Strong reaction, but okay. Considering it was just a sepia screen and some music and some sound effects. Maybe he witnessed the horror of World War II or something. But they didn't have the budget for it. Oh my god, let's definitely save before I go down there. Oh god. Heh. Why are you a tiny skeleton? You're not even child-shaped. Did they shrink you guys here now? He's very graceful. As he furiously swings away. Oop, he's got something for me. Oh god, and company. Ah. Oh? Did you... I think he just got his ass kicked by the other guy. You just beat the rune out of him. Sir, he was your friend. Probably not. I don't have that much reason to think you guys are allied with each other necessarily. Are you the same statue that's gonna be at the house later that just fucking stares at people? You know, it's rude. Rude statue. You're right there? Does statue feel pain, or was that me? Did I hit myself with the sword? It's not very graceful. I'm going to have to deduct points. What does this even do? It's never really come up. After Trapper's been summoned, press A to trap an enemy when it is targeted using R. Press, to release control of the trap. Is that the pause button? Trappers cannot open doors nor pick up items. And then he just dies. Aww. I killed him. Poor guy. That. I kept pressing the lock on, but it wasn't cooperating. There we go. Don't mind me. You guys have fun. Shit. You just kick that guy's ass? Ah. Okay, so you're green. I'll be right back after some planning. Shield. Green. This isn't happening! And he was green, so let's use red. We're gonna fuck him up. While we're at it, let's cast level 9 spell number 9. Whereas, Haha, fuck you. Nope, stop fucking with my volume. TVs don't look like that anymore. You can't trick me. Just took this bastard out with magic. I have so much of it. An effigy of a monk reclining on a sacrificial altar. A deep groove bisects its chest. The monk's face looks almost exactly like the custodian. The inscription reads, "Only when thy friend is sacrificed, when his cries fill the air, will the great doors be opened to thee." Well, that's a problem. Gonna have to murder the custodian, apparently. Will you do it, brother? Is it worth it to you, brother? You could always leave. At this point, we've taken out enough of them that I'm not sure you could really even confidently claim that they'll follow us. Oh yeah, we're here again. This is when I switched from GameCube to Wii. The shelf appears to be recessed into the wall. Not quite as flush as others in the room, almost as it could slide inward. Dramatic. Neat. Arcane documents and treatments of the demonic arts. Paul daren't touch them for fear of the taint of evil. The very contact with these things will get you, huh? As further proof of the heresy within this dark cathedral, a table bears arcane documents, diagrams, and sigils pertaining to demonic craft are scattered across the recently used table. Maybe they're just doing homework. You know thy enemy and shizzle. Up, I'm sinking into the floor. Bye.
This isn't really happening.
I mean, it's just as real as everything else that happens to you. You're still a video game character. Sorry to break it to you. New diary page. 3. Where was 1? 1 was probably just him arriving, so it's probably not the biggest deal. With a shudder, my heart turned to ice. I came to the brutal realization that the entire order were heretics, and that I was in incredible jeopardy. Who knows how long they had kept their dark secret, masquerading as custodians of the hand of Jude, when in fact they guarded a damned relic. The essence of the unholy Zelotath, and used it to lure potential victims to their hideous sacrifice. I feel sick, and despite my faith, I felt intense fear and hopelessness. I know that I must escape this place before they suspect my knowledge. I must warn the world and notify the real Inquisition of their presence. Knowing death is just around the corner and fearing every moment, I commit these words to paper. Augustine will find this book. I will remove certain pages and hide them, so that all who may follow may discover the truth before it is too late. If you want everyone to be able to get the answers before it's too late, you probably want to make several copies of the entire relevant part. Like, instead of this thing where it's just your journal, like, just actually concisely give a warning and then make copies of that and hide them all over the place. But also, like, he's in a big rush to escape before anyone gets him, but he's gonna scatter random pages of his diary throughout every convoluted part of these tombs. He died in the main room, so he was, like, almost there. But I'm still questioning, like, why they killed him and just left the body with its open rib cage just sitting in the open. It just seems like one hell of a call. They could have locked the door if they still need to clean up, but they didn't seem to be trying to clean up. They seem to just left it there for me to find. And why even make the pretense of arresting me for the murder if everybody is in on it around here? It doesn't seem like there's really anybody who would be like, wait a minute, we can't just arrest that guy for no reason. It's like, no, it's okay, he's the murderer. It's like, what? Games losing its mind, which I guess is on brand. Tablet. Paragon. By adding Paragon runes to a spell, it can be powered up, intensifying its effects. Hey! And that's the final one. Ooh, BRB, upgrading all of my spells.